Hey Capricorn, welcome to your April Love Tarot reading. Okay, so wow, I'm just gonna get right into this. This is Marianne with Akashic Inspirations, and we're gonna be doing readings this month with the Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reed. That's kind of a traditional. There's some things that are not, some elements, but overall, of course, I love all the drawings that she uses. And so as we're coming into April, we just got out of March, which was, I can't even, just amazing energies. I mean, we had portal energies, we had Mercury retrograde energies, we had the Uranus going into the new sign of Taurus now. We had the equinox, the full moon, the super full moon in Libra, and now we're coming on to the new moon in Aries, and the full moon this month is in Scorpio. So a lot of deep things. I think we're like assimilating all of these really deep energies, and as we come into Aries, and we are going to be coming into that new astrological new year per se, right? Because starting of Aries is the first in the horoscope. So let's see. Let's go with the first card, which is the Queen of Fire. Okay, I always love the Queen of Wands. I just love the energy. I just noticed here that there's a heart right above her head. Her chakra here, it looks like her solar plexus. It's a little bit higher than the solar plexus energy, but the energy that's coming off of the candle, that just kind of her meshing with that heart energy space. I love her crown. I love her steadfastness. She looks very calm, and it's funny because even though she's Queen of Fire, she seems really quiet, doesn't she? Usually, fire, of course, passionate. But I think that what she's showing is that energy is within her, right? And that creative energy, as the Queen of Fire, helps you to create and work with others, right? To create those relationships with that person that is super creative, just really somebody who's passionate about what she does, very helpful when it comes to mentoring is what I'm getting, right? It's a collaboration, a connection, a spiritual connection. I'll read you the affirmations, which I love, that come with some of these cards. And it says, I am capable of strong friendships that inspire me and encourage me to express myself in my own way. I co-create with others dedicated to a vision of achieving the highest good of all, which is great because then it leads us. By the way, this spread is just so crazy, Capricorn, because it is all major arcana and court cards. So it's just like huge influence. And right in one of the cards, right in the middle, we've got the Justice with the number 11 card. So here, we just came out of the full supermoon in Libra. She's got the scales and the sword of justice, right? And she's balancing things out, right? How are things going to turn in your favor? So I think by the choice of the relationships that you have shared with, is how you're going to be judged, is how karma is going to come into play for you, right? And I think by being fair, right, by you being fair with yourself and being honest and truthful and integral with yourself based on your own actions, then you're going to be able to see where maybe you could have done a little bit better, or where you really made the right choice, where you made that truthful, integral choice and made it based on who you are. Then the last key, because here's the 9, the Hermit. This is where we have the keys. Look at all these keys hanging here, right? There's a multitude of choices. And I think that's what comes from when we get to take the time to reflect as to who we are and then shine that light. So here's really an interesting recap. Okay, so we have that passionate connection, that beautiful connection with others, of co-creation, really being honest and truthful and integral with our word and with our deeds and with our actions, and really having it be something that is well thought out, right? And it's time to step into that leadership role, right? You've earned it, you've gone through the paces, and now you become the leader. what I love here is here we have the Love Tarot couple. Here is the Queen of Air and the King of Air. And in the middle is the Hierophant. Now, the Hierophant is about structure, things that work together well because it's something that's established. So what better establishment than the Queen and the King of Air? She is the one, they both have these, she's got the wisdom, right? So she is like the god Artemis, right? She's the huntress. And the Sophia, the wisdom, the goddess of wisdom. So what I'm hearing is about using that inner wisdom, right, that you've gained by all of this experience, right, and within a structural setting that you pair up with actually putting it into action, being the wise distributor of that wisdom, right? So the King of Swords is the just ruler, the one who is maybe he's a judge, or maybe he's a legal person, or maybe he's an entrepreneur, but he's fair. He's fair and makes wise decisions. And they, as a couple, use this use the ability of the Hierophant, which is also spiritual practice. So this is all very high level, intellectual, esoteric, spiritual, really making choices based on working with your spiritual team, right? And when we do that, oh my God, such an amazing reading this month. We end up with the Star. It's so funny because she reminds me of the Aquarius, the bearer, right? The one that's pouring the water for the sign of Aquarius. Because Aquarius is also a very intellectual air sign. So here's the Star. So she's just shining spectacularly bright in the middle of the night. Again, another major arcana card. And this is the card of hope, right? It's the card of inspiration. I am hopeful and inspired by life right now. Right? Everything that's happening is like a renewed sense of encouragement. We just get out of the Mercury retrograde, so we're going to really impulse ourselves forward, and really recognizing these new beginnings that were coming about now in April. So, lots of huge, I don't know if you feel the energy, just giant energies that are working in our lives right now. So I hope this helps you. And if you would like your own personalized reading, of course, please make sure you hit the buttons below, like and subscribe, and send me a message, or go to my website, Akashicinspirations.com. Email me at akashicinspirations@gmail.com, or go to my Facebook page, Akashic Inspirations. Sending you much love. Namaste.